Last session started with our adventurers coming down after their adrenaline-filled encounter with a group of meanlocks, a type of fey creature which causes torment and fear through some nasty hallucinations. Having already harvested what you could from the meanlocks, you were keen to bed down for the night. Rook quickly disassembled and broke down the old camp to prevent future passers-by from getting trapped by any remaining meanlocks, while Cato took one of the horse's blankets and made a hammock for himself in the tree, wanting to be away from the meanlock's burrow. You each took your watches, thankfully nobody falling asleep during theirs. Amidst the snores, Cato went to wake up Rook for his watch, and to talk about the unpleasantness of the previous day's encounter. Both of you heard some familiar voices before that fight, salting some open wounds for Cato, and reopening some old ones for Rook that he previously thought had healed. But you did take some solace in the fact that, if you could hear such voices so readily, you have not truly forgotten them just yet. Rook finished up the watches, noting once more the eerie quietness that had started taking over the forest at night. In the morning, you quickly looked over the ration tax to see that, again, you were each missing a ration and 2 more tasty rations from the bag of colding. Nevertheless, you continued on your travels, with Roshana at the helm, and you made good time. The weather was warmer and the sun streaked through the trees. Whilst keeping an eye out, Cato could hear high-pitched and mellifluous singing. You stopped the cart to listen, unsure of where the singing was coming from, and for Rook to translate it from Sylvan. The song spoke of a forlorn, a satyr turned devil by a scorned devil who had a fiery dalliance with the Fae that ended in flames. Unsure of the song's purpose, or indeed its singer, you decided to carry on and hope your paths did not cross. On the other side of noon, you eventually heard the trickle of water again, and took the opportunity to sidle up to it, come evening time. You noticed, to your relief, that the water was flowing in the direction opposite to the one you've been travelling, meaning that you're on course. Vane and Roshana took the opportunity to get a wash in, while Rook let the horses grab a drink. Rook also placed an additional set of good berries on the ground, in the hopes of staving off the Fae from taking too many of your good rations. In a lull during the evening, Roshana asked about what you had heard and seen before you went up against the meanlocks. Rook explained that he had heard his mother calling for him, despite the fact that she had passed away some years ago. She was originally from the Feywild, though she wasn't keen to speak on it, but had a love for the material plane, and Rook inherited her sense of wonder and curiosity. An illness took her in the end, to which Vane could sympathise as his father is currently ill, and he has been looking for a cure for him, and the meanlock voice jeered at him that he was too late. Vane explained the true underlying reason for his travelling was to find a cure, and he fears, given that he has been away from home for over a year, that his father has deteriorated. Cato stated that he had heard his mother calling for himself and his brother. While his brother is on business, he is looking for his biological parents, and hearing the voice steeled his resolve in finding them, though right now the only ambiguous clue that he has is his dream, particularly where people in chains are being led through the desert. It seems a jaunt to Cadmia may be on the cards. You settled down for the night after Cato placed out his hunting traps, with Vane taking first watch. On returning from placing the blankets on the shivering horses, Vane spotted a small, hunched and wrinkly humanoid form with blondish pink hair, striking blue eyes and a long, trunk-like nose in place of a mouth, silently going through Rook's bag of colding. When Vane made to confront him, he realised that no sound came from his mouth, and he was quickly rendered unconscious. Rook awoke naturally at his usual time, and exited his tent to find everyone but Vane present. Though he did find that Vane's clothes were down by the river, the hunting traps were empty, and the horses looked quite perturbed. Rook conversed with the horses to learn that Vane was dragged by a small creature onto the river, and stripped of his blankets. When you asked which way the creature and Vane went, the horse bayed her head in the direction of the river's flow, which you noted to be in the exact opposite direction to yesterday, not flowing towards Vaneforth, and instead flowing further into the forest. Between your conversation of whether Vane had decided to run off for fun time with the Fae, or if he indeed had been kidnapped butt naked again, you checked your rations to find that 1 hardtack ration each, all the good berries, and 7, yes 7, of the good rations had been nicked in the night. You decided to take the horses and follow after Vane, opting to follow the path closest to the river. The path itself became quite soggy, and the cartwheels were starting to sink a bit, so Rook casted Water Walk on all of you and the horses to lessen the difficulty. On approaching a large and waterlogged clearing, you spotted a giant frog across the bog and called out to it. The frog did not know of any purple man being taken, but in exchange for something tasty, he could show you across the bog. Cato tossed him one of the good rations from the bag of colding, and the frog boinged over to you, and the earth trembled as all the water in the ground began to pull towards the frog and seep into its back. When you asked the frog about the forces at play here in the forest, the frog told you that when the hounds come, he makes the bog boggier. The hounds come bearing the smell of smoke, and while he does not know where they live, they most certainly are not welcome. The frog also mentioned that they had not felt the presence of the forest guardian in a moment. Beneath where the frog had previously been sitting, you noticed a canine statue, surprisingly dedicated to Blink Boy specifically. The statue was covered in moss, but the top of the head had been patted so many times by various travelers that the top of its head was smooth. At your request, the frog directed you towards the path leading closest to the area, and also elaborated that the creature who takes food surprisingly likes food, and lives further down the river. With your thanks, you crossed over to the other side of the bog and continued your journey. After an hour's travel, you heard singing once more, though the lyrics were nowhere as sweet as the cadence would leave any non-Sylvan speaker to believe. The song spoke of the bringer of darkness and night, a powerful entity called the Iron Tooth of Cold Rock, who appears to have taken residence in the forest. As you continued on and the singing grew stronger and louder, you noticed the trees, grasses and bushes began to take on different colours of glowing pinks, purples and blues. You, not so stealthily, snuck around these glowing bushes before entering a waterpool clearing, where you found Vane floating semi-naked on a plank of wood and surrounded by pixies. You were quickly spotted and brought into an audience with Larry, the sprite, and Master Kilmooly, the same creature that had taken Vane and was stealing your rations. Though Larry seemed perturbed by the appearance of a hobgoblin in the forest, he did translate for Kilmooly, who speaks through a series of toots, his intention for bringing Vane, and by extension you, to the clearing. He explained that a wicked creature and their hounds have entered their forest and are corrupting it. This creature has slain the guardian of the forest and befriended a young boy who you believe to be Tolbern, the missing boy from Fernfirth, who recently took Kilmooly's millstone. The fake creatures cannot approach the evil entity themselves, as some sort of magical barrier prevents their entry. In exchange for retrieving the millstone and hopefully dealing with the creature, Kilmooly has promised to help expedite your travel through the forest. During this discussion, a woman made of water pushed Vane back to the bank to retrieve his clothes. Believing that saying no might incur the Fae's wrath, you accepted. Rook also somewhat hoping that you could deal with whatever was perturbing the forest. Kilmooly sneezed on top of you, covering you all in a magic powder which granted you 10 temporary hit points daily, so long as you're in the forest. With this, Larry brought you to see the slain guardian. You noticed as you travelled that, not even within the confines of an hour, the colour began to drain from the landscape, the light and warmth of the sun was diminished, and the stench of decay hanged prominently in the air, a sense of both urgency and revulsion growing within. Beyond a crest of brush, Larry revealed to you the slain guardian, a unicorn. You inspected the creature to find that, while there were certainly teeth and claw marks, the cause of death seemed to be something more sinister, as blood was found dried from streaking down the unicorn's eyes. You also noted that the tail hair and the horn had been torn from its deceased body, and there are some well-placed incisions made to retrieve the blood from the unicorn's form. You figured that whatever killed this creature is intelligent and powerful, and is up to something heinous to kill such a magical creature for its resources. Around the corpse, you also found large canine-ish tracks leading to and from the unicorn's body, as well as a deep groove carried between two of them. It seems that the unicorn was dragged here after it had been slain. With Vane's musical assistance, Rook plonked his head onto the paw prints, revealing the faint scent of smoke. Knowing your answers were beyond this magical barrier set by the enemy, you deemed it time to set forward. Larry brought you back out into the comparatively lively forest, but an edge had settled into your stomachs. With the sprite flitting before you, the forest seemed to retreat from hampering your travel. Soon the landscape changed once more, the air becoming cold and dense, the wildlife shunning or had been evicted from the area, all except for a lone caw of a corvid. Larry splattered against the barrier and slid down it, it being as far as he could go. Larry said that he would wait on this side while you went in, to see if you would come out again on the other side. You found your presence beyond this barrier was an affront to the deathly stillness that hanged in the air. Rook, in particular, felt a sense of not belonging, and a warning to turn back like an undercurrent through his entire being. But despite the gloom, you continued forward through the dying part of the forest. You heard the sound of sweeping and gazed through the brush to find a clearing, and in the center, a small hut nestled in the crook of huge gathered rock, all seemingly out of place within this forest. You approached and located the source of the sweeping, an old, hunched woman with a glass eye and blackened and gaped teeth. You noticed as well as you stepped forward that a crow, sitting atop of the gnarled tree near the hut, took off with a caw as you made your approach. Rook made his presence known first, and the woman responded in kind, asking if she could help you in any way. Meanwhile, the invisible Vane skirted about the area, heading towards the hanging garden behind the hut. When asked about the hounds, the woman revealed she had 3 of the little buggers. She also stated that the guardian of the forest had approached her and was killed merely in self-defense of her and her 3 puppies. She asked to see Rook and, on approaching, noted that she had not seen a goblin in a long time. The woman had a stark appearance. She smacked the back of her head to remove the glass eye placed within her skull to clean it in a barrel of water nearby, before sticking it back in place again. When asked to see her hounds, the woman replied that her hounds were out on maneuvers before shouting at the invisible Vane to not approach her hanging garden. It seemed that this person had some unnerving capabilities, more so than you had previously suspected. Vane did notice, however, that the fruits, veg, and herbs that were currently hanged up to dry were certainly not native to this area. Rook gathered that this creature was likely a hag, as she confirmed this somewhat, though she seems to be by herself, unlike those who fought down in the water treatment plant. She also stated that she preferred the name of Granny Gretfern. Rook attempted to speak with Cato via telepathy, but even that was intercepted, and the hag took an interest in Cato, stating that Cato's mind was cavernous, and there was an awful seed that had been planted in there recently, and was slowly beginning to take root. You questioned Granny about her presence and her unwelcomeness here, and she retorted that she herself wished to leave, but needed a special stone from beneath the roots of the large tree in Fernfirth to do so. The hag suggested that diplomacy would be the best option for you, asking you to retrieve the oaken heart of Fernfirth. She did not wish to leave her hut. Talbrin, as loyal and forthright as he is, was far too weak to grab the stone himself, and she'd rather not send her hounds in to terrify the residents of Fernfirth. Granny also gazed at Vane, stating that he bore a large weight on his shoulder, one that she could relieve. Through your interaction with this entity, you learned that she definitely had more power than her little frame led you to believe. Despite this, Vane was worried about what removing the stone would do to the tree and the village, and swiftly plunged his poison dagger into her side. And that is where we will pick up. Okay, so Vane, you have just shanked this little old granny and watched her convulse as you reached out with your mind and stabbed her brain with your psychic blades.
Yeah.
After convulsing, her head locks back into place again, and she looks at you as you come back into the appearance on the material plane. That was a very bad idea. Good luck, everyone. I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Vane smiles.
I actually
More of a
not like
grimace.
having a nat 20 on that. Promise.
I pressed it. Please.
Where's yours?
I pressed it, but I didn't. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
Oh my god.
Very nice. I also need someone to roll 2d6 for me, please.
Not
I
yet.
can
I've
do
just
it.
hit a nat 20. I'm only going to get worse.
Okay.
They will be here in 8 rounds.
Quick, guys. So the plan is we kill this woman and then we will join together in like a mesh of people, and I just seaming us into the old lady. Okay.
So,
Let's worry about the first part of that plan first.
top
Probably
of the
smart.
round, Vane.
Hello.
You've just shanked this lady, and you see that she is smiling at you. And you watch as she begins to convulse. And the small and sweet figure of Granny Gretfern begins to shiver violently, her muscles shaking uncontrollably. She throws her arms around. The broom that she was sweeping with, thrown a good 100 feet off to the left, clattering amongst
the
the
broom.
bushes as she bows her head into her hands and begins to shriek and groan and cackle. You hear the sound of tearing, like elastic being stretched within a micromillimeter of ripping apart. The snapping and straightening of bones and the sick popping and crunching of previously sealed joints being forced open and realigned as her form, that had shrunken down, begins to bloat and inflate. Fingers, eyes, and hair hit the ground before you as Granny, this creature, swells to her full height. And you see before you the dark grey skin of this large, humpbacked woman, bald-headed except for a few stray grey strands, skin pulled taut against these enormous bones that make up her frame. And her skull, though on her face the skin seems to sag somewhat, you see her wrinkled lips pulling broadly into a smile of iron-filed sharp teeth.
Hey.
Dressed in a measly thin black gown, her back covered and adorned with the skulls of different creatures. Deer, wolf, humanoid. Granny peers her glowing yellow eyes towards you.
Oh.
Damn, bitch, you ugly.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
old
no.
Iron Tooth. Oh.
It's the worst thing I've seen today.
So far.
Be optimistic.
And I've seen this picture before. Should tell you something.
So, Vane, what would you like to do?
Vane will look. How tall is she?
She's standing at a solid 10 feet.
Okay. Vane's kind of looking up at her as she looks down at him, and kind of goes, "Sorry, I appear to have slipped on the stairs." And then he's gonna go for another stab.
Go for it. That hits. Roll damage.
So close to another one.
Say another Constitution. DC 15.
You stab into her with the blade, and she reaches her humongous arm down. The bicep, roughly about the same size as your torso, Vane. And she looks at
Oh,
you look
jeez.
at where you. She looks at where you have stabbed her, and she just runs her finger along the blade and licks it. Anything else you'd like to do, Vane?
Yes. Run away. I will. I will use psychic blades on that attack. Sorry.
Sure, go for it.
3d6. Oh wow.
Okay. That's 4 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh, did so well. And that is my turn.
Very well. Next up, we have Rook. What would you like to do?
Rook is going to bonus action starry form for Chalice, just
Okay.
because I feel like it'll be necessary. And he will back up just a little bit over to here, and
Mhm.
as my action, I will cast Call Lightning.
Okay. You should have a 60-foot radius sphere thingy.
Yes, let me get my 60-foot radius sphere. There's our big friend 60-foot radius.
Alrighty. Is that what you
That's-
wanted? I'll pop it to the back.
Let me just put it there,
sorry.
just in case there's anything behind the area that I want to just give a little bap to.
Okay. You can certainly do that, so your Call Lightning has basically encompassed the area.
Yep, that
Alrighty.
is Call Lightning, and I will. So it's a DC 15 Dex.
Lovely. Okay. That is an 18, unfortunately, so that is half damage, I believe.
Half damage for 7 lightning damage.
7 lightning damage. So the storm, it's already pretty dark here, but the wisps of clouds begin to coalesce into these big rolling lightning clouds that onto this little lady.
This little lady.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
You heard what I said.
All right.
Yeah, you see her skeleton for a second as she shivers, and then she just whips her ugly head in your direction. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Rook?
Rook just snarls a little bit and sort of keeps his distance for the moment.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Roshana. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let's see how far. I'll move up close to her. So that's my full movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use. Where is it? Inflict wounds.
Okay, go for it.
Oh,
You reach out, and unfortunately, it just doesn't hit.
oh.
You reach forward, and your hand grazes against one of the skulls that she has decorating her back as she whips around to turn and look at Rook. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Casting spiritual weapon is a bonus action, right?
It is, however, you cannot cast 2 spells within the round,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe. Unless
Yeah,
it's like
no,
a
this-
reaction counter spell kind of thing.
No.
I think.
Okay, then I won't do anything.
Is that right, or am I wrong?
You're
I
right.
don't know.
You're
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
That only pertains to bonus actions and actions.
Yep. So, woof indeed. So, you can cast 2. You can technically cast 2 spells as actions, a bonus action, if one of them is a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know, for moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your movement and your action.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll move on to Granny Gretfern's turn.
Not
She
it.
turns towards you, Vane. And
No,
she
no, I said not it.
swoops towards you with her 2 humongous arms. Piss!
Oh, she pissed it on me. Oh, God.
That's a 26 to hit.
Rancid. No, that misses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks for asking. I appreciate the opportunity to
Yeah.
lie to you.
yeah, she wraps her 2 arms around you and she picks you up. And
I
she
don't-
begins crushing your torso. It gets to the point where, like, no, my ribs are going to break. You feel your cheeks become full as your eyes almost begin to bulge out of your head.
Bitch cheeks.
Not those cheeks!
Oh my god.
Sorry, I had to.
Disgusting.
It's panic, don't worry.
Pardon me to
She's
moment.
one shot. I need a calculator.
That is 40 points of damage.
Oh,
Fuck me.
You should still be up.
I am still up with 4 hit points.
She's holding on
Wow.
to you, and she shouts out, "I have tried to be nice, but you are pushing it." Next up, we have Kato. What would you like to do?
Well, there's nothing to him, really.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, you are also grappled, Fane, just so you're aware.
Okay. I'll
Sorry,
try and
Kato.
find a grab.
It's fine. Well, actually, to double check, there's a bonus action. Ooh, it might not be. Ooh, that's not very cash money.
None of it is.
Cash me outside, how about that?
Okay, maybe. I will use my action for telekinetic movement.
Okay. This is the first time, I believe, where it's against a creature like this, so it will be a contested roll.
Oh no!
We did discuss this. Okay. So I'm assuming you're wanting to move Vane.
Yeah.
Okay. So... Give me a intelligence check, please, and she will use her strength to see if she can hold on to Vane.
Luckily, she's not very strong.
And with that, Vane, you are pulled out of her grasp. Kato, which way does he go?
I can move him 30 feet, so I'll move him right over here next to Rook.
Give
Yeah.
him to me.
Leave it to me.
No.
So yeah, Vane,
Um,
you can move yourself.
Oh, sorry. I was in my head thinking about
Where are you
the
going?
visuals of this. I'm sorry.
Okay. What else would you like to do, Kato?
Thank you.
I will action surge.
Okay.
And I will pull out the Fate Cradle.
Okay. So, you can either place it around your neck or around your arm. Where would you like to go?
Yeah, probably around the neck.
Okay. So you
I'll have
pull
to-
out this web of golden thread, and holding it kind of limply in your hands, you just throw it around your neck. And you feel this burning sensation as it begins to tighten around your neck. And Roshana, you watch as you are the closest. As the gold begins to cut into Kato's skin and then disappear entirely. Just this shimmer of gold left behind. So, for the next 18 rolls, you get to decide from the numbers 2 to 19 what your roll is.
Yeah.
Is there anything
So
else
I
you would
will-
like to do?
I will put a little icon just so that I remember. Bonus action. Can't use 2-weapon fighting. Second wind would make sense. I have all my dice. That's all I got.
Alrighty. Next up, then we have Vane back up to the top of the round. What would you like to do?
Vane is. Gonna check something. Vane's gonna cast Slur.
Alrighty. Throw her up there then, please.
Slow
And
down.
it is a what? What?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. That is a 24.
Damn.
This bitch. On a failed save.
It doesn't do anything then if it.
Oh.
Well, any bonus action, Vane?
I will whip out me loot and bardic inspiration rook.
Alrighty. What you say to Rook?
Please save me.
And speaking of, unless there's anything else, Vane?
Nope, that's my
Okay,
that's my-
Rookie,
that's
what would you
my-
like to do?
That was always the plan. Quick question: drinking a potion like the potion of maximum power, is that an action or a bonus action?
That one would be an action. The potions of healing are bonus or action.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, good to know. First things first, I'm going to cast as my action Cure Wounds on
Vane boy.
Vane,
Alrighty.
and I do it at a second level, and I'm going to just add in my Chalice heal to him as well.
Okay. Yep.
So that should all be calculated together. Thank you.
Damn.
So that is a total of 24 hit points.
Yay. Thank you. I am no longer on death's door.
And then I will move 5. I already used 5, 10, 15, 20. And in a motion as if I was going to try to call down another lightning strike, I'm going to attempt to distract her, and as a bonus action, use Fey Gift to give advantage to Roshana
Okay.
on her next turn. And because we already have temporary hit points, I'm going to use Spite, which is until the start of your next turn, the first time the creature you help hits a target with an attack roll, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes within the next minute. So if Roshana makes an attack with this help action, then and hits, then
They'll have
Granny
disadvantage.
will have disadvantage.
Okay. Good to know. Anything else, Rook?
No, that is me for this turn.
Lovely stuff. In which case, Roshana, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I will not.
I mean,
Oh
you
my
cast it,
gosh.
it just misses. What does the spiritual weapon look like?
Um,
Oh, is it a giant meat mallet?
no, not this time.
Oh.
Um, it's going to be a giant firefly.
Okay. I don't think I have any pictures of Firefly. Hold on. No, unfortunately. Right now,
But then
I might have something from. That's not a Firefly. That's not a Firefly. Okay, somebody in the premium assets for Roll20 doesn't know what a Firefly is.
Wow.
Yikes.
So bug. You think? Beetle. Okay, where would you like your spiritual dragonfly to be? I've got you a beetle.
Next,
That's about
here.
as much as I can do.
Next to Rook. Yes.
Okay. And with the help action that is at advantage, isn't it, Rook?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Still doesn't it. Is there anything you'd like to do on your action? Shauna.
I'm gonna bob her with my
Alrighty,
great
with the
axe.
great axe. Lovely.
No, I will not.
Oh gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh.
So I think using that cradle, I just stole the rolls from everyone else.
Oh no!
Christ.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
One in 400, by the way.
Okay. Let's see.
This just gives me the vibes I had Wednesday.
Oh,
Righty.
Don't.
It is now Granny's turn. Rook, I'd like you to make a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. I am going to use Fortune of the Mini to add a +1 for each ally up to a max of +3 to make that a 16.
Love it.
And then, Vane, do we feel like this is a bardic inspiration moment? I feel like it's pretty bad.
yeah. I personally would, but that's your call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I'll do it. No point in testing the water so early when 40 damage was done last turn.
Oh,
21.
24 with the gift as well.
Oh.
Okay.
Doesn't feel like a nothing happens on a success kind of
Okay.
effect.
You see Granny roars these huge iron teeth. Spittle flies out at you, Rook. As you feel the air around you just becomes cold for a second. And you are racked with necrotic energy. You take 19 points of damage.
I take 19 points.
Yep.
Okay. That is not good. It is bad.
And she looks down at all of you and says, "We have an opportunity. I would run." And she smiles once more.
I'm gonna make my con save for my concentration.
Oh, please do, yeah.
I still got it.
Good. Nice one. Okay, next up we have Kato. What would you like to do?
Well, it's time to swing. That's what it's time to do. So I wouldn't roll like I would normally.
just
So,
let me know what number you want to use.
yeah. I will roll with 13 and 12. So plus 6,
Okay.
that is 19 and 18 respectively.
Lovely.
Those hit.
Those do hit indeed. Roll damage.
Okay.
Very nice.
I will use a dice for Sonic Streak for an extra 6 on that last one.
Thank you.
Burning through a lot of these rolls. Okay. For my offhand, I will use an. This will probably miss. It's fine. 8 plus a 6, so 14.
The 14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. That will be all for me.
Alrighty. Next up, top of the round, Vane. What would you like to do? You've just seen your friends rush forward into action.
he's gonna walk here, and then here, and then here.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I misjudged you. Perhaps we can make a deal after all.
Do you want to use your action to do a persuasion check?
Yes, please.
Okay, go for it. At disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna kill myself.
What? Oh my.
Kato, why did you use the cradle? Why have you done this to us?
Hey, don't look at me. Rook rolled an 8 on your inspiration.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true.
You told me to reinstall Windows, and now it's taking it from all of you.
At what cost? At what cost?
Any bonus action?
Wow. This is going to the basket.
No.
Okay,
No,
any other movements?
no, right.
Nope.
Gonna take one step back.
Okay. Cha-cha slide. Next up, we have Rook. What would you like to do?
I'm probably going to strike her with lightning.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna hit her with lightning. I ignore that red 5. That was something I unclicked.
Dex save. That is a 10. So yeah, she takes the full 12.
There you go. All right. Okay.
2 ones.
Bonus action for Fey Gift again. I'll slip in between these two, and I will give it because the actually let me just double check it here. Okay, no, that's fine. I will give advantage to Roshan again.
Thank
Right.
And I will use Spite again.
So yeah. So anything else, Rick, or is...
Nope.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Roshana. What would you like to do?
I will bop her.
Go for it. That
Finally.
hits.
6
Bonk.
slashing.
Bonk, indeed.
And then, as my bonus action, I can make the spiritual weapon hit her too, right?
Certainly.
Yeah, we will do that too.
To that. Go for that.
Boop. It's able to. 8 force.
Oh, it needs to roll as well.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't know if you've got the button there. Oh, you do. 20.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits. So that is 8 force. Lovely. Alrighty. So yeah, you slice into her with your great axe, just carving down the shoulder. Though it's incredibly thick, you do see a couple of the boils that are on her shoulder slice open, just ooze begins to weep.
Ugh.
The magic dragonfly then, spinning on its tail, just bonks her head on the head as well. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Rashana?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. Next up then, we got Granny Gretfern. She
Oh
gets...
boy.
You'll pay for that. So, Granny... let's see. Yeah. You see, she yanks her shoulder from where you carved your great axe into it, Rashana, and she clicks it back into place. And she begins holding her hands above her head, You see this yellow-greenish energy begins to coalesce between her hands like a cloud before she throws on the ground and just a plume of yellow-green smoke fills the air. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm gonna use Fake
Okay.
Gift again. Or Fortune of the Many again to make that a
Cannot afford
17.
to be poisoned. I will. Come on. I will use a 14 plus 5, 19.
19. All right. Okay. And Rick, you're using the Fortune of the Medi, aren't you?
Yeah, to boost mine to a 17.
17. Grand. Okay.
I'll just put it in the chat just for record.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Rook, Rashana, and Kato, you take 16 points of poison damage. Vane, you take 32.
Oh my god.
We gotta go.
And you are poisoned, I believe. Check.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, and the area is heavily obscured, guys.
Heavy obscure.
Sanctum Stone, anyone?
Do we hear the familiar sound of Vane's body hitting the ground?
The familiar sounds!
I'm taking whatever advantage I can get so I have this information.
You do hear it. Yep. The familiar thunk.
Accurate, that's what I would have done.
Oh,
Okay.
righty.
Just as he's falling down, goes, oh, bother.
Oh, bother. Okay. Kato, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Well, thankfully I can still see.
Oh, yes, you can. Blind sight.
Indeed. Okay. So I'll use 11 and 15 for 17 and 21, respectively.
So, that is 11 and 15, you said.
For a total of 17 and
21.
21. Yeah.
21. Okay, the 17 does not hit. The 21 does.
17 miss. Oh my god. Oh, that is not good. Okay. For really? Okay, we're gonna put a side die on that.
Righty.
The worst. Oh my god.
Oh,
9
dear.
damage? Really?
Righty.
A 17 missed. Okay, that's not good.
Okay.
mm, Oh no. I will run back towards Vane. Let's see. By there I see him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything right now, but I will
You're
be able to.
very lucky she
next.
rolled a natural 1 on her reaction to hit you.
Well, she wouldn't be able to attack me anyway because of
Mobile, that's true. Yep.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm just
You don't propose an opportunity attacks. Okay.
Reaching for the healer's kit. But of course that takes an action, so I will have to wait on that. Oh no. Oh no.
Next up, we have Vane. So, because I believe you're still attuned to the guild ring,
Yeah.
but you are poisoned, it's just a straight death roll, please.
Oh my god.
One failure for Vane.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Rook. What would you like to do?
Rook is going to, as an action, cast a first level Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay.
That's 7 for me, which is fine. 79. And because Chalice is still up, I will give the Chalice healing to Vane.
Okay.
I don't need to be able to see him to do this.
That's grand.
He just needs to be within 30 feet. So he gets 8 hit points.
You are up, Vane.
Thank you.
And then I am going to step back from Hag.
Okay. That will evoke attack of opportunity.
Sure, at
Because it wasn't-
disadvantage.
Yeah. You're very lucky. That is a 12 to hit.
That'll miss.
It
That'll
does
miss. And Rook will just say, "We need to get out of here now." And begin moving his movement. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Well, alrighty.
I have. I will cast Shillelagh just for the sake of doing it.
Yep, just throw her up there.
Yeah. Shillelagh.
Alrighty. Next up. Something else? We'll have Shauna. What would you like to do?
I am also going up to where Vane is.
Mhm.
Here. I don't risk the opportunity attack.
No, he only gets one reaction to turn, and she missed against Rook. You're
okay.
good.
Okay. And I will cast Prayer of Healing.
Ooh, very nice.
Second level. So that's 14 for Vane.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I can still make the attack with this spiritual weapon, right?
Yes, you can.
Then we will do that.
I mean, it was right beside anyway, so
Yeah.
misses, unfortunately.
Ah, shit. Okay. Never mind then.
No worries. Next up.
Don't forget, the hag doesn't get a turn this round because she's an ugly bitch.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alrighty. I think I've misread this spell, but we're going to continue on as it is. The fog moves 10 feet away at the start of each of our turns. So I'd like all of you to make a constitution check, please.
Oh, check. I made a
Jeez.
save.
Save, please.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Well, it's fine.
I will use a 10 for a 15.
15. Righty.
Yeah, I'll boost mine to a 16.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so Vane, you take 26 points of poison damage,
Yes.
and you are poisoned. And everyone else takes 13 points of poison damage. And for her action,
Oh.
Wait, did the cloud just move over?
it does, yeah. It moves
Oh
10
my
feet away each turn. On the ground within range. Interesting.
Not interesting. Illegal.
Illegal.
Oh yeah, I make my concentration check.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Yep.
You're good. Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? She's gonna run in
Ugh.
against you, Kato. That is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
It's a miss. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is, oh, that's pretty bad, a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So one of her claw attacks hits you. That is 20 points of slashing damage.
Use my dice to reduce it.
Okay.
Quick question. Who has the Sanctum Stone out of it? Of curiosity.
Thanks.
Making sure one of us has it.
Okay, so you reduce that by 6, Kato.
So is how much?
It was 20, so minus 6 is 14. You wanted to fuck around.
Oh god.
Now you're finding out.
Oh, we all know that's right.
Okay. And... Yeah, that's going to be her turn. Kato, what would you like to do?
Bonus action, second wind.
Alrighty.
Ugh, not great.
9 points of healing.
So that makes it 24. Okay. Then I'll use a 16 and 17 for a 22 and 23.
Alrighty, both of those hit. Roll damage.
And let me see if this is. This might be. Yeah, it's once returned. Damn. Be putting a dice on the first one, so. Oh, you must be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Alright, so that is 13. 13
Alrighty.
points of damage for the first one, and then. Oh my gosh. Another 7.
Alrighty. Anything else, Kato?
You might want to
I would
move.
say. Oof. Oh, this could be really bad. You're really troublesome. I'll see the others. Go. I'll hold her. Then I will move. Let's see. He'll move this way out of
Okay.
the cloud.
Alrighty. If there's anything else, we'll go back up to the top of the round. Vane, what would you like to do?
Ideally be less unconscious.
Are you unconscious? I didn't hear you say that last time. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm unconscious. Sorry.
Okay.
I also asked. I just wanted to make sure someone has the Sanctum Stone because I don't know who got it.
In the meantime, if you can give me a death save, please, just a straight one.
All
Okay,
right.
pretty good. Next up, then we have Rook. What would you like to do? You're just running out of this plume of yellow and green.
Yes, I will continue on out. Am I conceptually aware of where she is? You said it's heavily obscured, so I can't outright see her.
No, she cannot, unfortunately.
In that case, that would be too risky of a move. I will cure wounds myself again at a second level
Okay.
and give the chalice to Vane again
Alrighty.
for 11.
You're up 11, Vane.
Thank you.
And Rook will just yell out, "We need to get out of here. You've met your point. Take a step back, and I'm sure we'll get out of your hair quickly." And I will continue moving a couple of feet. Not too
Okay.
far, because I want to keep an eye.
So, next up then, we have Roshana. What would you like to do? The area around you is completely covered in yellow and green fog, but you have seen Vane, who's had fallen by your side. He'd stumbled, but he's awake now.
I will grab him.
Okay.
That means my movement now is halved, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will go 1, 2, 3. Just outside the circle.
Okay. So, Vane, if you wanna... Yeah, there we go. Anything in your bonus action?
Moving the spiritual weapon towards the hag.
You don't know where she is right now.
Okay.
I mean, you can give it a swing, but it'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know where she is, so...
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you brought it closer to the fog and fog, who knows?
Could try that. Just put it somewhere near me then, like,
Okay.
for now. If she comes here.
Mhm.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. In which case then, it is now Granny's turn. You watch as the fog begins to dissipate
Oh wow.
into nothingness. You want to leave, do you? After you came all the way here looking for your little millstone.
Does she look hurt at all?
I mean, she's definitely taken a couple of cuts, but she's still standing
Yeah.
tall.
Ugh.
What can I say? You were much more unassuming in your other form.
You assumed plenty of me, though.
Hmm.
Calling me a hag.
Was I wrong? At least by our standards.
Your standards hold no sway on me. Now,
My
this is-
point exactly.
She hobbles forward a little bit. And I am going to need Roshana and Vane to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Ignore that, sorry.
No.
Oh, right there.
I'm don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm still on the floor technically. Does that affect it in any way, or
I don't think prone affects it, no.
It does not.
good?
Oh no.
Okay, Roshana, you see from above the roiling thunder, and you feel alien to your power, Rook. Another electric lightning bolt comes down into her hand before she throws it forward towards Vane
Huh.
and Roshana. Roshana, you take 31 points of lightning damage, and Vane, you take 15.
Okay, so to be sure, that's a 3 and a 1, right?
3 into 1, yep.
Okay, I'm down.
I'm down too.
Well, looks like you'll just have to stay. Alright, that is Granny's turn. Next up, we have Kato.
I'm reaching in my bag. I'm gonna pull out the scroll of conjure minor elemental,
Okay.
and I'll use it to summon a gargoyle.
It's water elemental only.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Hold on now, I'll look this up.
What he meant to say was a water gargoyle. Aha!
Man, shit.
Let's see. Let's see, the closest thing could do is like a water weird. Believe.
That's fine.
Okay. And where do you want the water weird to go?
Right in between.
Between you and...
Yeah, like, right here.
Oh, here. Grant.
And then I'll run around. Run around this way. I will, as a bonus action, use a potion of healing
Okay.
on myself, because I don't have an action.
Okay.
Uh, 8? That's not terrible.
Yep. 8 points.
That is all I have.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Vane. You can deck saving throw, please. Righty. Next up, we have Rook. What would you like to do?
Rook is going to move his 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, because I believe since Rook has all the bags, he's the one in charge of the Sanctum Stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to yeet it into the center of those 3.
Okay.
Also sorry, I should have made mention of this. On my turn, tell it to attack.
Oh, to attack, sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. I'll give it up. Yep, so it's going to attempt to constrict.
Okay.
And with natural one, I'm so sorry. It does not. Ah!
Yeah,
Story of the fight.
what I say in the beginning of this? The dice fall where they may.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me see. The Sanctum Stone is a 15-foot radius, I believe, isn't it?
I thought it was
As,
5.
as an action, you can throw the stone onto the ground within a space of 20 feet of you. Upon the stone smashing, a shimmering portal erupts in a 15-foot diameter circle.
15-foot
With
diameter.
the smashed stone remains open until the end. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle.
Okay.
So I guess with I'll pull out the square.
Please.
And wait, it's a circle, not a square. Give me my circles. So I guess technically could do that.
Yeah, you could.
Do I want to do that? Or do I want to be a little stinky guy? I should probably, if I do this, the water element will come with. If she chases us, then, that's a problem in its own sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have to do it this way. Or I very likely die.
Alrighty. You throw it into the center, and the little clawed piece of dirt etched with arcane runes smashes onto the ground, and the area erupts into light as you see several circles interconnecting. Arcane runes begin to glow, and the circle itself begins to light up and shift and turn and spin in the circle that you've created. You hear a whirring sound as it's beginning to start up. Okay.
I don't. This is like above game. I'm not 100% sure if she can follow us because she needs the stone to leave, doesn't she? So, hopefully,
Well,
she's stranded here.
if as long as that's not a personal choice.
Well, yeah. Well, I suppose that's true.
Okay. Next up, we have Roshana. I'd like you to make a death save, please. Success. And next up, we've got the hag's turn. You think you can leave me that easy? She begins conjuring with her hands.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nor I.
Is she conjuring it in a specific direction?
At the circle, it looks like. Intelligence. You watch the arcane runes glow and then begin to flicker, and they disappear beneath you.
That's bad.
Let's come to an arrangement, shall we? Next up, we have Kato.
How dare you? Rashana's probably more fit to carry Vayne, so I will use my action to feed her a potion.
I will remind you that Vayne just got a nat 1 on his
He
last.
doesn't know that.
That's true. My bad.
You said it. It's fine. Like you wouldn't know. So
Yeah, I.
Roshana. Feed Roshana potion.
Fuck. Yes, so
7
7.
points, Roshana.
Yeah.
Nice.
You feel this liquid running down through the coughing as you set up.
I'll just say to her, help Vane.
Okay. Anything else, Kato? Bonus action wise?
Bonus action. Psionic recovery just to get 1 dice back.
Alright.
Yeah, outside of that, that's pretty much all.
Okay. Vane, please make me death save. Ooh.
I can't take this emotional stress.
Join us as we dance madly on the lip of the volcano.
Alrighty. Next up, Rock. What would you like to do?
Rook will hold his hand up into the air
Okay.
and begin channeling the lightning in the sky, and he'll look towards the hag and just say, "Well, how about this? We'll start getting out of your hair, or whatever's behind your shack gets lit the fuck up." And I'll hold my action to start lightning striking the back of her house into the area that I can't see.
Okay. Alrighty. Next up, we have Rashana.
Oh, once again, cast Prayer of Healing, but at 3rd level on Vane.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And, well, I mean that means my spiritual weapon has been gone.
Okay.
I was in
so
punching.
concentration. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it is concentration.
Perfect. Oh no, it's not. Oh bollocks.
No.
It kicks about.
Bring the bug back.
No, but she. Yeah. Beetle. There we go.
Beetle.
Beetle.
I think it was there. Or was it here?
No, it's there. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, then. I will move it to the hag.
Okay.
Then I can still pop it, right?
Yep. You can.
Pop.
Excuse me.
No.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god,
This Firefly. He's not having a good time.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, righty. She turns towards you, Rook, as you say this. Grinning widely. She shrugs. Be my guest.
I'll keep holding it until she looks like she's about to make a move against someone in the party.
And she certainly is doing that indeed.
Okay, I blast it.
Okay. You see the lightning behind the hut. Stone and branch go flying everywhere. Yeah. She's just gonna get... pop it there. As Kato, Vane, and Rashana, you feel the earth beneath you begin to rumble, and then from beneath. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
No.
question, DM.
Yes.
Is it possible to will the fate cradle to use on someone else?
You can certainly give it a try. As yourself, not using the fake cradle. Give me a charisma check.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yep.
Well, I tried Roshana. Anyway, I like to use an 18 for a total of 21.
21. Okay.
I tried, okay?
It's
I'm
okay.
bargaining with, I'm
Don't
bargaining
worry.
with the DM.
Don't
I
worry.
tried.
So that
Cry me a river.
Roshana is 32 points of damage. And
How much is going to?
32.
How
32.
much? Yeah, I mean that's -7, so I'm at minus that.
Sorry, what you mean?
Minus
Still-
25.
Minus 25.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're only up 7 hit points.
Righty. And Vayne and Kato, you are minus 16. Sorry, 16 damage.
Can I ask a mechanical question?
Be my guest.
How many times can someone go unconscious without it having an adverse effect?
We had spoken about a rule before this, but considering we haven't really spoken about it since, I'll let it off this round. This turn.
Well, I don't mind. I'm already dead anyway. It's happened a lot in the past couple of rounds. It's like, I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead.
Okay, and the area becomes difficult terrain.
Oh,
I'm
I gotta
unconscious.
roll. I gotta roll concentration.
Please.
So it was 16? No, 16.
Concentration for...
Okay. The Conjure Minor.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Alright, so I will... Let's see. I will use a 5 for a 10, so that should pass.
16? Yep. Elemental
Yeah,
is
I
still
got a
there.
low one out of the way.
And you hear the hag say, I'd much rather use your adventuring capabilities. Next up, we have Hato. What would you like to do? You see Vayne and Roshana are just unconscious on the ground in front of you.
I feel like that's something I wouldn't know. I was just gonna ask how much health the weird had, but ooh.
I mean, you know, solid amount. You'd fought one before. Like, I know we're supposed to use smaller elementals for this, but I can't be arsed finding the small elemental thing right now.
That's fair.
This is slightly larger.
Okay, well, so as require an action, so I will tell the weird to grab. Oh fuck! I don't even know how strong it is. Okay, yeah. I would tell it to grab Roshana and just book it for the woods.
Okay.
Um.
Let's see its movement.
Then I will grab Vayne and dash.
Okay. You command the water elemental to move, and it cannot.
It cannot?
It does not have a running speed.
Oh, so it's just completely stationed. Oh, fuck. Shit. Failure. Okay. Okay, sorry, just reading. I will. Oh man, which one does he take?
What would Kate do in this situation?
I'll kind of hook Rashona around the waist, and I'll use the setting off from the helmsman's rudder.
Okay. So that pushes you in a 30-foot direction, I believe.
Yes, and I'll angle it this direction.
Okay.
So really
I'm
to go
gonna-
this way.
Back. Okay. So move wherever you want to go, and I'll push Roshana that way as well for you.
So it's 30 feet, so here.
Okay. And Roshana was ahead of you. Like that.
Alright. Did not know that thing would be stationary.
Anything else, Kato?
That's all I got.
Okay. Vane. Another death saving throw, please.
Oh my god!
You simply crave death.
Rook!
Rook will step 5, 10 into here
Mhm.
and cast his last second level cure wounds
Okay.
on Vane, giving him chalice again. Cure wounds. Bad. 18.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Let me mark that off. That is, I did already. That is my action. Bonus action for Fey Gift to give myself and Vane 10 extra feet of movement speed until the start of my next turn.
Ooh, brilliant. Okay.
Where, God, can I? I can't really move a Vane. That's bad. We don't like that. That's not, as the kids would say, cash money.
Tagline of this episode, apparently. Okay.
I will step out of the difficult terrain and just use the movement for that. But
Okay.
we'll wait there for Vane to get moving.
Alrighty. It's at this point, Kato, you hear
You've got to be shitting me.
as a familiar face appears at you from the darkness.
What?
That old
No.
man's face, the long beard.
No.
Hang on.
The hounds.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Oh no.
Humanoid faces, humongous creatures have just appeared.
Has it been 8 rounds already?
Mm-hmm. I think I missed one, actually. Alright. I'll add them to initiative order. Extending. So yeah, it is now the hound's turn. Or sorry, they've just arrived, literally. One of them ran towards you, Kato, the other bamfed into existence. So it is now Maggie's turn. That's great.
Let's skip Rashana.
Oh no, sorry, it is Rashana's turn. That's my bad. I got confused. Yeah, the hag was. No, sorry. The hounds were before Rashana, higher decks. But yeah, Rashana, it's not your turn. There you go.
Okay, death save.
Thank you.
If there's ever a time to get a nat 20. Damn it.
Save the fucking wand.
I mean, I'm already minus 25, so
As long as it's not your full, you're fine.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Fuck.
You know, that was pretty impactful. Let's try this again. Got to move here. I believe that's a straight line.
Oh, you bastards.
So I'd like Vane, Kato, and Rashana, I believe, fails it as she is unconscious currently.
Yeah.
So Rashana, that is 2 death fails.
Is this lightning bolt?
Hey.
Being struck, I believe. Or is it 1?
No, that's two.
It's just
It would be 2 if it was in melee.
Oh, okay. So it's just 1.
Okay, then it's 1
Grand.
for now. It's true.
Okay,
Is
and
this,
I need
is this
Vane,
lightning bolt? Oh
Vane
my
and
god.
Kato to make dex checks, please. Dex save, sorry, my bad.
Fuck. Oh my god, this still might actually down me. Shit. No, let's see. I'll use an 18 for a 21.
I think you used the 18 already?
I did. I might use a 19 for a 22.
You don't have a 9. Oh, you do have 19, yep.
I do, yeah.
Mhm.
Can the Luckstone be used on a saving throw to just the
What
ability
does it
check?
say?
Is gain advantage on one ability. Okay. Well,
Is it ability check? Save
Yeah.
Stone. If it's ability check, it's not a save. No.
okay. Yeah. Okay. No worries.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Okay. Bad rolls. Okay, so that is 23 points of damage to Vane. And 11 points of damage to Kato.
I'm unconscious
up.
again, so
Yeah.
did you
I
say
can
we were
keep going.
foregoing the multiple downs last round? So I don't know what the
No, I'm
rule is
saying,
now.
sorry, I said round. I should have said
Oh,
for this,
right, okay.
yeah, this encounter.
Okay.
We'll come round for, we'll speak about it after the session. Up, we have Kato. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Sorry, I was looking at something. I will use my action to give the last potion to Roshana. Or I did do that already. Damn.
You did.
Okay. All right. This is not. It's not ideal. I will put a hand up. All right, enough. What are your terms?
Is that your action?
Looks like it.
Okay. Vane, please make a death save. Is he here?
Vane?
Vane?
Death save, please.
Oh. Oh boy. You are just yearning for the sweet release. This is nuts.
Did you reinstall Windows?
That is the question.
What would you like to do, Rook?
Oh my god.
Rook's like posture this whole time has been getting like a little bit more erratic as things have gone on, and as just before Kato puts up his hand to announce that that he's done, Rook looks like he's got a bit of a crazed look in his eyes, if he was thinking of a very stupid plan, and then he sort of like freezes up at that and looks down towards Vane and will step in again and use my last spell slot for Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Put Chalice into it again.
Sorry, my Discord went like ballistic for a second then.
Oh, I thought you were starting
is-
your computer.
So yeah, that's 13 hit points, and I will just look up to her and say, "Clearly, we're outmatched. What do you need?"
Okay. Next up, it is the hounds go. They were given their orders. Okay, the yellow one in yellow here. You just hear a baleful sound. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck. Of course.
Alright. Out of curiosity, is this type of charm?
It is not charm. No.
Okay.
I also need to make one.
So
I think you
haven't-
can, because it's only dex and dex and strength.
Okay. No, I
so-
fail.
So I have advantage on wisdom saves. How does this work with the cradle?
It's just you pick one. You pick a number. Advantage doesn't apply.
So do I just pick any number or the ones remaining?
The ones remaining.
Ah, fuck. That's an 11.
11. Alright. So, Vane, Roshana, Kato, you're all frightened.
Yeah, I have been for a while.
I mean, yeah, me too. I'm frightened to
me.
death, you know.
Okay, and then these two. One is gonna go for. It's gonna go for Kato. Actually, the two are gonna go for Kato. Because you're standing. That is a 23.
Yeah.
That is 16 points of damage. Plus
Probably
15
not gonna
points
save me.
of psychic,
Yep.
but you are resistant
mean,
to
already-
psychic, aren't you?
That doesn't matter. I'm already out.
You're down. Okay. Yeah, and the other one was going to attack you as well. So, Kato,
2 fails.
as you are watching these hounds, these old man faces covered in fur, and they rush you. One tears into your shoulder, and the other tears into your side, and you feel the adrenaline rush through you. Are there any last words?
It should be 2.
Oh, sorry, there's just one. Oh my god!
I'm confused.
Me too! Okay, it's just one hit. So the first one hit you and you
Yeah,
went
the
down.
first one down
Okay,
me.
so yeah, 2 hits. My bad.
I'm like,
Oof.
is there
Preemptively
something
killing
I'm-
you.
Killing you.
It's probably good you think about them now, though.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 hits. Okay, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Shauna, give me that save, please.
How many is Rashana on?
She'd one
think she-
save,
One
No,
save.
2 saves.
2 saves. Both 18
2 saves.
Grant.
It all falls on the last save.
Wait, what about the lightning bolt?
That
That now knocks her unconscious, I believe. Yeah?
Right.
already-
right,
no,
you're
I
right.
al-
You're right.
Yeah, I already was because Kato took me away. That's when I already was unconscious.
Yeah.
So that was, yeah, you had 1 fail and 2
Yeah.
successes.
No, I just got a success, but
Yeah.
I did get damage previously, and then I had to make a wisdom save. But I was unconscious already.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
that works, really.
Yeah, me neither. But I failed it anyway, so
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it was just
So
for, it was the wisdom save was just for fright and it wasn't for any damage.
okay.
Yeah. So I think it's 1 save, 1 fail.
2 saves, 1 fail. 2 successes, 1 fail. I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. There it is. Never mind.
Okay.
She has dark vision.
I can see with my eyes closed.
is now Granny's turn. Very well. You surrender? But
Yes.
I want some leverage. She walks forward
Don't.
to Vane on the ground. That is an 18 to hit Vane.
Yep, that'll hit.
For it's 20 points of slashing damage.
And I'm just working out. I am unconscious again.
And she is going to slash and bite into you.
Okay.
As in 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That is 18 to hit again.
Yeah.
And 27 to hit.
No, that'll miss it.
So, Vane, you look up just as you're coming back to consciousness. This entire battle has been a nightmare. In and out. You're not even sure if anything is real anymore. Your lucidity is gone from you. But you see the sky crystal clear. And just as you're about to stand up, Granny's iron-filled, grinning mouth smiles towards you. Any last words?
Your breath stinks.
And you see gigantic jaws open up before you for chomping down on you, and your 2 arms slash across your torso. The rest of you watch as Vane falls backwards on top of this erupted, crumpled earth. His head cracks against the ground, and from the crimson hair, you see crimson blood begin to pull out behind him. Granny walks over and shoves her hand into Vane's torso and picks him up. If you want him back, you will grant me the oaken heart of Fenfeth. I was cordial, I was civil. I minded my business. And then you come on my property. Accuse me of such things as mere as self-defense.
We get him back unspoiled. No funny business. And we'll get you your heart.
He'll be good as new again. Do we have a deal?
Call off your hounds. We have a deal.
Boofus? Snoofus? Doofus? Hi-ya! You see
Are you fucking serious?
the hounds plump their bottoms down onto the ground. One of them
Can you
begins
just-
scratching at its neck.
Can you just give me those names again?
Boofus, Doofus, and Snoofus.
I want to die.
Clearly.
Yeah. Oh, fucking dogs.
Take the path up north, and you see her hand casts forward off to the side. Sorry. Up this way. And you do see a semblance of a path snaking its way back up north through the forest. My hounds will accompany you. Make sure you get there in one piece. If there's any funny business, they will attack the village. And your precious friend here will be no more. She yanks Vane off of the ground and begins dragging his body, full of blood left behind, into the hut.
Is Kato still unconscious?
Just about, yeah.
I'll run over and pull out his medicine kit and stabilize him.
Do I roll again?
No, it's if you stabilize with a healer's kit, you get 1 HP. I believe, isn't it?
You need the feat for you need the healer.
Oh
feat
yeah,
to be
it's
able
a
to
medicine
do that.
check, Rook. Then, please.
Yeah, sure. That is a 20.
20. Yep, you are stabilized, Kato. And I'm assuming you do so for Rashana as well.
Yes.
Okay. Just let me another medicine, please.
Sure.
Actually, there isn't really. Well, good either way. You have time now anyway. Eventually, you'll come to.
Do we? Do we all come to?
Depends on what your friends do.
You two have to get up.
I'm getting up.
We have a path that we need to follow.
Where's Vane?
Hopefully, he'll be at the end of that path.
You made a deal.
I made a choice. The only one we had.
And then it was no choice at all.
She was toying with us.
It doesn't really change anything, does it?
No.
There's nothing for it. Let's just fucking go.
We may need to find a moment on the road to rest. But let's see how far we can get now. Rick will reach into his pack and pull out a potion of healing and hand it to Kato, who he saw use quite a few in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
So 10.
I will cast Cure Wounds on myself at level 1.
Alright.
6. So that's 7.
Rook will walk over to the beginning of the path
Mm-hmm.
and just wait
I'll follow.
until they're ready,
Mm-hmm.
and the hounds
You
presumably
watch.
flank.
Yep. Standing roughly about 7 feet tall, the hounds limber forward. They're humanoid, but also expressionless faces. Just these glowing red eyes peering at you. They look at you as they walk past. Don't pay much heed otherwise. They follow you as you walk down the path. And I think we'll take a break here, guys, because speaking of hounds, another...
She needs a wee wee.
She needs a wee wee.
Yeah, I only told this to Rai, but she has been diagnosed with arthritis, so she needs
Yeah.
smaller walks.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, she needs a tiny wee wee.
Little wee wee.
Yee, she's a grandma now.
Yee.
Mm.
And
Oh, yeah.
Vane, if I could just take you into a separate channel, please, as well.
Okay, yeah.